Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Hope you guys are doing well, hope you guys are doing good. So we're gonna be playing some more Assassin's Creed Valhalla. And we're gonna continue with our one story mode that we was doing earlier. Not earlier, but yesterday. Continue that, and then after that we're gonna have to do a couple more. And see where we can go from there. Shit. Sorry. Man, I need to put the heater up. Put the heater up real quick. Oh, put it 77. There you go. Da, 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 da. Ugh. Let's go somewhere. No, I'm good. Alright.
Itaque motorumque Christi fidelium explentes, qui sinistra tristis terram atque, illuc vagabantur incertis.
Let's see. And there's no reason, I just can keep on running. Just keep on running, OD. Oh shit too. Get your ass off of me, son. How's this chinchilla? You wanna attack me? That's why I took you, John, too. I don't feel like swimming, to be honest. Swimming and climb all the way up there. What we are gonna do though is try to go kind of all the way around. Can't really do nothing when you're on foot. I'm a horse. Suck on that. How about that?
Eivor, you made it.
Dunwich. Rued's men tore through it.
Dunwich.
It is time to light the brazier.
I'll light it. You do the talking.
Ruther, Valdis and I will scout the dock. Make sure there are no surprises.
Oswald and I will hold here until the brazier is lit.
The front gate is heavily guarded. You'll not be walking in.
I'll find my own way.
We'll be watching you back.
Dunwich. Now to clear out Rued's men and light that brazier. They will attack on sight here.
Split! Ah!
You'll pay the blood price!
And so much time before he's back.
Thank you. Keep it up. No chance.
Hey now.
Bolting! Shoot there! Watch your mouth.
Stop right there.
Coward!
Helgi scum!
Let's not waste time!
Wasn't this one just here?
Time to die. call her that when she's back. Remember Frothy?
Got him.
That's the last of them. Once the brazier is lit, the rest of Rued's men should arrive.
Help! Help! Fly off! Of the waste swelter! Ja, Juden! For Juden live!
Thank you, friend. Oh, bless you.
I knew it.
Go up!
Oh.
Damn you! Shoot them! Off! Of the waste swelter! We should on lava!
There you go. Alrighty then.
Odin gives me a bargain. A few dead men at my feet in exchange for a ripe East Anglia, and my wife returned. What a day! You. I don't know you.
You don't need to know my name. You won't have a use for it beyond today.
Who called for me? Was it you, Valdis, my love?
Why would I call you now, after 5 happy years away from your stinking balls?
I called you, Ruid.
You? Oswald, the hopeful king of East Anglia?
And Valdis's husband-to-be. Take your men and go. East Anglia is strong with Saxons and Danes united. It will not fall to raiders.
Must I set sail for Denmark with nothing to show for the journey, after coming all this way?
You'll have my weight in silver. And an abundance of livestock and grain.
I've taken 10 times that already. What's the real prize? I'll make you an offer, Pigfoot. A home gang, just you and me, for the future of your kingdom.
I accept. I accept. A fight to the death.
East Anglia's the prize. Let it be heard.
Alrighty then.
Kino, the hazel is laid. The square is made.
When you see a chance, lead Valdis and the brothers to safety. They must not fight today. East Anglia needs them.
Let me be your champion.
No. He called on me.
Whenever you're ready, King of Sheep Set.
I'm ready!
Another Saxon king has bent the knee. Call me king before I got you. Fighting dirty, are you? King Rued, command you to die!
Oswald!
Call me king!
Go! Now!
Run for the bridge!
Go! 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 I'm going!
Holy crap.
They're breaking off.
They've given up for now.
That puts some distance between us. We can rest a moment.
By Thor, he fought well. Raging like a bonfire.
We should go back.
Rued's men will press the advantage. We must be ready when they attack.
We'll go to Norwich. Meet me there when you can.
He died a hero, there's no doubt. If his god won't take him, Odin's sword women will.
Alrighty.
Have your guts out!
Alrighty. Alrighty, daddy. Alrighty. This is saving me a whole like 2 minutes of just running in circles. Well, not running in circles, it was just running to here.
Oswald is dead! Oswald is dead! We mourn the loss of our future king and hope for East Anglia.
Another king lost, Abel.
Stop washing your face with me.
How can I face Halfdan Jarl now? I've failed him again.
You have not failed him. Rued's clan is badly weakened. We can still cure what ails these lands.
What Danes would risk their asses now? Oswald was the last with even a scrap of courage.
We can take the battle to what remains of Rued's clan, before they hit back.
Easier said than done. His men are holed up in Borg Castle, a fortress on the sea.
On the sea? Then it must have a harbor.
It does. Guarded by a gate of hefty iron, held in place by timber spikes, difficult to force open.
Timber burns.
It does, but how do we reach it?
We rig your ship with oil at her front, and sail it ablaze at the gate.
They would see us coming, long before we reached the walls.
We raise a Fyrd, an army of East Anglia's farmers. Throw them at the front gate as a distraction.
Saxons willing to die for a bunch of Danes? It's a stretch.
It can work, Finir. If they fight in Oswald's name, that is all the courage they will need. You there! Did you hear of Thane Oswald's fate?
Aye, we did. He dragged Rued to the bowels of Elbert, Dane devil.
Rued may be gone, but his clan still plagues East Anglia. And would you join us to rid your kingdom of his dogs?
For Oswald? Aye, anything.
2 eager Saxons is not yet defeated. But you may be right. We may have a chance.
I can ride to Elmenham and muster what remains of Oswald's men there. Who else would join us?
The Reeve of Faithful, Winston. He's a bitter old barnacle, but he would fight to the death for this land.
We can assemble a forward camp at the ruins north of Burg Castle.
Ride with me, Finir. Let's pay this Reeve a visit.
With any hope, Theovorth remains untouched by Rued's violence.
Hope is a scarce word in this kingdom.
Maybe so, but I would rather hold on to something, anything, than ride with empty hands.
Lay off the mushrooms!
And above all, we shall remember the man's devotion to God and his mission.
How did he get out of here?
If Rued's clan continues to roam this kingdom unchecked, the people of East Anglia will be as ravaged as these lands.
And where do we find ourselves? Riding into defense to beg a horde of fighting farmers for aid.
To fight for a king that you gave them, Finir. Remember that.
It was my task to find them a king, not protect that king against every danger that might befall him.
Oswald wasn't crowned yet, nor was he married. I say you have some work yet to do.
Right. No need to remind me how far I fell short.
Watch your back. Rued's clan may still be nearby.
These fucking farmers must have more than this.
What did you expect, brother? Sword and silver?
Theovorth, just ahead.
Wood smoke and ash. Rued's men have been here.
Eat, my child. So no time's to waste what the Lord has given us.
What about you?
Everything is gone, Reeve. Everything.
Ah, my friend, we will rebuild, I promise you.
I ain't got the strength no
Stand
more.
tall. You have a will of iron coming here, knowing your kind did all this.
Rued's clan is your enemy, not me. I come on behalf of the late Oswald of Elmenham.
You're still a Dane from top to two. It's your meddling that led to Oswald's death, leaving our kingdom for the worse.
Oswald died defending East Anglia, defending you. Will you not do the same?
What? Die in defense of a lost cause? I have problems of my own.
East Anglia will fall if Rued's clan is not defeated. Fight with me to drive them off, for Oswald and your kinsmen.
Pretty words, Dane. But the men of Theovorth have their own battles to fight.
If you need an axe, I'm standing right here.
There's a village to the east, Kingsbury. It was taken by Rued's men a fortnight ago. And I'll not rest until it's back in our hands.
Let me and my raiders take the village. Save your strength, and join us for the fight to come.
Bold offer. If you do as you promise, the pikes of Theovorth will be yours.
I will take this news to our forward camp, Eivor. Follow when you can.
I will see you there.
Kingsbury's church has a great horn atop its steeple. If you manage the task, blew it, I'll know you kept your word.
Alrighty. How far is it? Oh, isn't that far?
You there, Dane. A word, if you will.
Have you seen Mother? Oh, blessed. Your mother? When was last you saw her? Before the bad men came.
Kingsbury, infested with Ruud's men. This place is heavily guarded.
We're under attack! To arms! Eat the raven this day!
Alright, time to climb this big ass structure. You okay? I'm doing good.
The Reeve has come to join me. Let's hope his promise holds.
The horn! It's been too long since I've heard that sweet sound!
Praise be.
Hail, Dane! Over here!
I held to my oath, Reeve. I hope you will honor yours.
My promise holds, aye. They of Ord will join you in the fight against
Me
Ruin's
too.
With your aid, we may yet save East Anglia.
Okay.
In past times, that horn was used to muster feards all across our land. You may find others who have warmed to its call.
Good. Whatever willing men you find, rally them soon at the ruins north of Burton Castle.
Okay, so this could be right there. the hell's that noise?
That horn came from Elmenham. Baldist must have got to them.
Finally, we put my longship to use again. I was tired of it gathering.
Our ships are sturdy, but Berg's walls are sturdy. This plan of Finner's is mad.
Eivor! Word of your actions in Theoborg has spread like wildfire. Men are pouring in from across East Anglia, and our ships stand ready.
Theodward's Reeve is with us. His men will be here soon.
More than his, the Kingsbury Horn has inspired men all across this kingdom. We will have the army we need. It seems Oswald got what he wanted in the end. Saxon and Dane united in common cause.
A pity he is not here to see it.
Forces will be ready soon. Are you ready to start the assault?
I am.
Our target is Burg Castle, said to be impenetrable.
Good. Let them have their false confidence.
By cover of night, Baldus will lead the field at the front gates. With Rued's men distracted, our forces move on the sea gate from the backwaters at their backs.
And once we're in, we'll leave no gate closed in that castle. Rued's men cannot be allowed to dig in further. Your longship, is she ready?
She awaits her own special glory. They need your words, Abel.
Oswald was a man who didn't hesitate when you sought him for favors. A man who was fair and strong. A man who gave his life for his kingdom. Honor him today. Honor his memory. And fight with the same extra courage he showed!
For Oswald!
Now is the time. Today we rid East Anglia of Rued's clan, once and for all.
Alrighty. Trying to smack some Rued's clan members' asses.
The brothers' fleet, gathered and ready.
Remember the dream I spoke of?
You sailed through Helheim on a ship of fire.
Here, it may come to pass.
Dreams, life, maybe they are one and the same.
It is about to get interesting.
Tonight I ride the flaming sea steed, rushing for the spirit. A watcher alight on water's wake. Another glory I will keep. Ready yourselves. Rued's shit stains will see us coming.
We've been spotted.
Steady! Hold course!
Ready yourselves to brace, men. We bring Helheim to our enemies. How nice! They greet us with some of their own from the air. Arrows! Brace! Odin's hand! May the sword maidens take them swiftly. Harden yourselves, men!
Steady your hands! Hold for impact! Close one, that one!
Keep
Hold!
Alrighty.
Now! Forward! Get that ram in place! We need to open these gates! Charge!
Put that glorious ram to you! Ruin's march are on far! Prepare to cut them down! Going to suffer! You're coming to life, my blaze!
Come on! That's it!
Let's go. We about to ram this junk. And no barricade can hold us down. Charge! No barricade can hold us down. Get this freaking weak ass junk out of here. I'm shooting those arrows through there. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Mother chucker.
Let's hit
Nope.
them hard!
Watch it, you idiot! Watch out! That will cost
Off of me. Hey, someone back at it again? Yeah, buddy. You already know. Yeah, you already know. I gotta get. I'm really digging this game, to be honest. This game is like pretty freaking dope, to be honest. And I definitely want to get more into this story mode too. I want to be able to get more stuff out of it. Things are starting to pick up. It really is though, to be honest. To be honest, I forgot that we could do these story modes where we could make alliances with people. I forgot that we could be able to do that. So I was like, let me just try and do this real quick. I remember yesterday, and that's why I started doing it yesterday.
Get that ram to the gate and push! And keep pushing! East Anglia depends on it!
And so things are getting really crazy though, to be honest.
Our battle plan has legs! Keep the pressure! Hold this! Well met!
I'm glad to see you joining. Thanks, man. Much appreciated. Yeah, like now I finally am able to. I finally started joining again, like I used to back before, like Syndicate became, or even Unity. I used to be like heavy into Assassin's Creed, and then once Syndicate came out, kind of just like took a kind of a huge step back with Assassin's Creed. Like I ended up getting Syndicate, didn't finish it, played it. The same thing with Origins and Odyssey. Then like I kind of was given the same treatment to Valhalla, and I'm glad that I was able to give this another chance. And plus, like, I like the way that this game is like, because of the whole thing where, like, it's not like your typical other ones that it was just like you fought, like you had to sneak around and stuff. Like, you actually get to fight, so you don't have to just be like, you know, doing any, like, you know, sneaking around and stabbing people from like corners or anything. Like, you can if you want to, but they all felt kind of the same. Yeah, they felt all kind of repetitive. Ooh.
Stand fast. This will be over.
Worry not for me. You must.
Silence, fool.
They were so good. Yeah, it was so good. It just felt repetitive, but in a good way.
Two Danes fighting over a filthy Saxon whoreson. If this swine is your
But this right here, this is something else. No, this is a different breed. This is like a different breed of like Assassin's Creed.
Will cost you.
Now you pay. The Saxon lover comes to fight.
And this miserable clan you lead, Ruin.
Yes, and one that has bled this country dry for 2 summers.
Flee, Ruin, while pity restrains my blade.
Not till I've taken all these shores have to offer.
East Anglia will have its king, and it will not be you.
That groveling worm in a cave. You must be blind to stand with such a man.
For all your efforts, only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Valhalla is my destiny. That fate will not...
Yeah, but Valhalla is a different breed for Assassin's Creed, which I'm really glad about. It's freaking dope. I don't know why people complain about this game so much. It's because they want to find always something to complain about.
Thank you.
They always want to bitch and moan about any game, any little thing about any game, bro. And it's just stupid as hell. People just suck. This game is freaking pure just genius and freaking awesome.
A scrap of land and a promise of peace.
Eivor, no! He should be tried before God, a lawful assembly. I won't have my reign begin with more blood spilt than is needed.
Another screeching skull. This man must die for the damage he has wrought. The old laws are clear. These are Oswald's lands, to rule as king as he sees fit. Does Eivor bow to kings? To defy a king would shame him. East Anglia cannot heal without his honor intact. And what of your honor, Eivor? How much are you willing to lose? The rightful king of East Anglia has spared your life today, and so it will be.
First they complain about the other ones before it's too repetitive, which is true. Yeah, like the old ones were repetitive.
Virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you. Thank you.
What you call it? Like it was too repetitive, but at the same time, it was like I'd say like it was a bit different with the way it was repetitive. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like too much. It wasn't like too much of the same thing, but it was like the same structure. But they went about it in different ways. They didn't put it being too different, yeah.
I should speak with Oswald, see if he's well.
That's what made it Assassin's Creed. Yeah, that's what made Assassin's Creed, and like, it's good to have it different. You know what I mean? It's good to be to have like different, because if you keep on making every game, okay, you like every game where you high kill and then you have to like track and stuff. It's gonna get to the point that it's gonna get tiring. Like they did it for so long. They did it with Assassin's Creed 1. They did it with 2, 3, 4, 2 Brotherhood Revelations 3, and then they kind of did it with 4. Then when Unity, that's when they brought it different. Which I think in a way it was wrong for them to go like completely like 90 degrees and like make it a whole different. But then they kind of brought it back with Syndicate, Origins, Odyssey, and now Valhalla. So I feel like doing it too fast is too much, but like slowly integrating it to be different is good.
This is like a dream.
But you're not asleep.
Well fought, the both of you.
You came as well, old friend.
If I'd known you were still alive, I would have stayed in Norwich.
Look around you. A happy occasion and a glorious victory.
And soon, something
Same
more
here, to
grand
be
take
honest.
place.
Like I forget who was I talking to about it.
If you will still have me, that is.
Oh.
And why would I not?
I fought poorly. I melted under the heat and anger.
I forget who was I talking to about it, but I was saying that this should like. I like how they like kind of like lately they've been doing like every 2 years to come with Assassin's Creed. I feel like they should wait a little bit more longer, give at least like 3 or 4 years before the next one that comes out, and just give like Valhalla, you know. a good amount of content, because they can make a lot of money out of Valhalla.
Men have
I'm telling you
died.
that right now.
And you, Veneer? Are you jealous of such things?
Hardly. My heart is afire, but my body aches. I desire only a long nap.
I saw a bale of hay back there.
Later, Abel. For now, I must see to the wounded.
Then I will see you at the wedding.
Aye, of course you will.
I should return to Elmenham. Oswald's wedding will soon begin.
Who's crying? The fuck? We just won, you over here freaking crying? What a sucker? Oh, freaking put in your booty hole. What's this? Adrenaline upgrade. You know what? I'll take an adrenaline upgrade. So let's see how much adrenaline would I get now. I get an extra bar now. Wait a bit. Before we go over there, I want to see if I could have any other upgrades. It says I got another ruin slot. No ruins available? Oops. No, I don't want to do that. Where was that one that I seen? Oh, it was this one. No. Damage. I wanted. What I want to do. Okay, where was that one that I took off? Minor. I'll leave it like that. So leave that alone. We'll go to the world. Okay, this thing is like literally right there, so you can fast travel right there, and we goody. But yeah, I was celebrating with somebody that they should like kind of calm down with the Assassin's Creed just a little bit. Like at least give it another year or two before they come out with another one. I know the next one they was gonna do was I think like Japan or something, like a Tokyo or Japan type of thing. Cause let's see, they did Muslim, I think it was. Then they did 3 different parts between 3 different years of Italy, like Italy, and then they did like something else. I forget what was the last part. I think they did like Arab, and then they did the Native Americans, the Indians. Then they did Caribbeans. Then they went to France, London. They went to England, China, India, Russia.
Wedding preparations in full.
Greek mythology and now Norse mythology. Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, I heard about the. Yeah, I heard that they was gonna do that. And then also what they was gonna do was they was gonna make it to where it was gonna be a chick instead of choosing between a guy and a woman. They're gonna have you play the main the main person you're gonna play as is a chick.
The wedding is soon to start. How grand!
A beautiful and worthy celebration, my lord.
Thank you. May this feast set a spirited tone for East Anglia's future. Eivor, I'm so glad you've made it. Just like you to keep a king waiting at his own wedding.
Yet I arrived in the end.
A part of me worried you wouldn't.
I gave you my word. I came to feast.
You look good, Oswald. Like a man about to marry a more powerful woman.
Do I? Because I'm nervous as hell.
Of all the battles a man can fight, the war against himself is the hardest to win.
Same here, to be honest, man. I would love to see like a samurai type of assassin that starts slapping all around and stuff. That's the main reason why I got Ghost of Tsushima and I traded it in. Because I was like barely playing it like that. So I traded it in because I really wanted to get this other game. I forgot what game that I traded it in for. But I really wanted to get some other games. So I traded in God of War 2018 and Ghost of Tsushima for another game. And I then traded UFC 4 when I see it was going to become a free game, and I ended up getting Jump Force. This is interesting. So this is... So that's all it does? No words? Just should have just put blood on forehead and then put the ring on the hand? On the finger?
I hereby name you man and wife. And as man and wife, I name you... Oswald of Elmenham, first of his name, the rightful king of East Anglia, with his lady Valdis, soul, fist, and beauty of this land.
This is some weird ass wedding. Oh shit.
You've done it, steward. A king now sits on the throne of East Anglia.
Don't leave yourself out of this song. We did it together.
Back to your dreams, then, of fire and Helheim.
I lost my way some time ago. Hard to say when. I don't want to be here. I never did. This was Halfdan's dream. He ordered me to see it through. In my dreams, I'm sailing, remember? Wind in my beard, salt on my lips. I want that life again. Whether or not I find it, only time will tell. Until then, let us feast, drink, and forget our pain!
Yeah, homie's having rough, is it, man?
Skål, Ivor! Let's have a drink. Your fist is without ale. Let us address that.
Surely a special kind of metal is required for drinking before the new king?
A metal not unlike your own.
To Odin and his endless glories!
And the new king of East Anglia. May his reign be long and good. Not bad, Wolf-Kiss. I wager you couldn't drink more than me if you tried.
A fool's wager.
A challenge nonetheless. What say you?
I will drink you under the table.
Confident, are you? Let us see how you fare against the ale beast of East Anglia. And we'll make it interesting. Put your silver where your mouth is. What say you?
Oh, why not?
I accept.
Why not?
Celebrate. Skål! Drink more.
I lost. Yep, I lost. Damn it.
This ale is strong, Brody.
But I am stronger. Better luck next time, Wolf-Kissed. Now, you owe me some silver.
Fine, take it.
Oh.
Eivor, care for a challenge?
Just as 40.
Eivor! Wolf-Kissed, gaze upon my pots. They stand so strong. Unbreakable at this distance, no?
They are not, Brothir. My arrows shatter whatever target they strike.
Even after draining so much meat, succeed and you shall be rewarded.
Keep your eyes open long enough to witness this, you drunken lout.
Yes, that's it. As with everything, an easy task for the Wolf-Kissed.
Ah, barely a challenge.
Impressive, impressive. Here as promised. Now go enjoy the party.
I got 50 silver for that.
She stormed both brought Reed to his knees, and let Oswald hold
No.
I could hardly believe my ears either.
Let's go.
Eivor, Eivor! Some sweet wine for a sweet swine?
Just call me Swan?
Come join me! The Saxon god wanders somewhere up here, does he not? I haven't seen him.
They like to say he moves with mystery.
Look! The moon! It moves untroubled now. But one
This man
day
solves
it
up
will
quick. He
be
really
the
does,
mighty
though.
giant
I'm surprised.
wolf, and the nights will be black forever.
Freaking strong ass person can freaking soap up in a matter of seconds.
I've tasted glory once again, and it was good.
I'm glad to hear.
Yeah, I wish I could
Now,
sober up like that quick.
Party, chasing and trying to fulfill Halfdan's wishes. But now I've caught my sun and moon. I've got them, and I don't know.
You can let them go. Sail to a further shore.
My longship's in Valhalla. Don't you remember? Firestarter.
Come on. Let's get you to solid ground.
Everything's spinny.
That's somebody we gotta carry his ass.
You're very strong.
You're very large.
There you go. Oh, he's just gonna jump in some bushes? That's what he's gonna do?
Sorry for this, Eivor. I've had one last glory. I should be happy. I am happy. Thank you.
It need not be the last.
Not the last.
Oh, knocked out of sleep. Night night. Okay, we're gonna leave his ass just knocked on the ground right there. Looks like he's dead.
Behold, how light-footed I am.
Look, how light-footed I am.
The boar represents fertility. Did you know that?
As does Freya. What's your point?
You impress me, Eivor. Your battle wisdom, your strength of character, skilled in so many ways. Yet I wonder, is there any skill of mine that I could impress upon you?
Even a fool has something to teach, whether they are aware of the lesson or not.
Hey. But I could show you how to wield my plow sword.
What the hell?
Sheath your plow sword, bro dear. I'm not interested.
You thought... No, I wasn't serious. Come on now, drink and be merry.
Well ahead of you, friend.
Wait, did you hear? Did my brother just call me? I think he... You know I should go. Brother!
Behold, how light-footed I am.
Enough fun and games. Let's see how Oswald is doing.
Man, this guy was trying to hit on me. What the hell?
Eivor, I'm about to address our guests, and I'd like you to be there.
It's been a worthy ceremony so far.
And have you had enough fun yet?
I'm ready to hear you address your kingdom.
Good. Come. Join me. Friends, honored guests, we've pushed through hard times. It seems like all we've known is loss and suffering. But it is not conflict that binds us. It is compassion. May we always favor compassion, even when our enemies refuse its boon. So, to my Dane friends and neighbors, I give thanks for the bravery you have shown during our collective struggles. And for my fellow Christians, may we continue standing as examples of our Lord's grace. Lights in the dark. I see East Anglia's future right here, right now, in all of you, Dane and Saxon alike. To our future.
Still a bit soft on insults, but the king has courage.
And to Eivor, without whom none of this would have been possible.
On behalf of East Anglia, let this ring be proof of our loyalty to
That's
the
a freaking
Raven
big
Clan
ass ring.
and all they have done for us today.
Would you have any words of wisdom for us?
I'm not one to bask in the glow of another's triumph, but I'll say this. East Anglia is safe. Under his protection, under his guidance, under his wing, the good King Oswald will keep you safe for many moons to come.
To Oswald!
Skull!
Skull!
Score! Okay, everyone, the bridal race starts now. Remember, you all have to lose to the bride and groom. Steady all, and ready yourself for the wedding race. The king and his bride against all.
My king. The sheep you left to guard me have been shorn. Oswald, king of sheep fuckers, show your eyes. I challenge you.
I accept.
Oswald is king, and a king must have a champion. I will fight in his stead.
He challenged me, Eivor.
Your fight is bigger than this, Lord. You must rebuild East Anglia plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald,
yeah.
you gutless Irish swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
Let's see if he can get past me, though.
You, always getting in the way! East Anglia can burn for all I care!
Oh, he got me a little bit. Oh, he got me again. Oh, he got me. Yo,
I wish it had not come to this. So much death, so much anger.
What's done is done.
You're leaving now.
I should. Your wedding should be a day of peace and happiness. Today I lack both.
Eivor, you've done East Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day, I will need you to make good on that alliance. I should find Finir. Say goodbye before I leave.
alright. Well, we whooped his ass.
Ah, greetings, Eivor.
You're missing the festivities.
I've had my fill.
It's as much yours as it is Oswald's.
I was a crumbling man, Eivor. Before all this, I thought I'd die a tired old failure. But now, my heart burns bright with newfound fire. I want to live hard, die fierce.
Glory cares not for age, Finir. Sail with me. My ship could always use a wise head and a strong axe.
Together,
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Hey. Behind figurehead, Halheim scheme cell.
Calls me back to Randy. Let's tell her the good news.
Inventory. Got that pimp walk going on, hell yeah. What's up? He's there, man. We won. Got a little swagginess up now. This kind of have like a pimp walk though, a little bit. He's like about to like slap some people. He's about to backhand some people by the second. Especially when he walks faster, it's like yeah, and full on, and then run. Like yeah, yeet, it's a skirt. I kind of like this sword, to be honest. I don't mind the axe, but I was kind of getting tired of using the axe. After like playing it since, I think I had the axe since, I've been fighting with the axe since I think the beginning of the game. Since I first started, I haven't really changed it. I think the only thing I changed was I think the bow and the shield, and that was like one time. And then since then I haven't really changed it. And I think I did the same thing with my gear too, like with like the armor pieces that he has, like the clothing.
Eivor, have you seen Wallace?
Keep on asking about Wallace. Back off. I'll freaking find Wallace later.
And I will make you eat that wretched hat of yours. Do you not know fine milling?
Rowan, Holger, why all this shouting?
Silence,
both of you!
Randvi, I demand that this matter be settled here and now.
Have patience, Rowan. There is a time and a place for such disputes. Eivor, thank Tyr.
I heard shouting. Is something wrong?
Holger robbed me, and I demand he be punished.
Rot disappointed word. Does the deer rub the stream when she takes a drink? Does a cow rub a field when he crops on sweet grass?
Eivor, this matter requires sensitive judgment. Will you?
Of course. From the beginning, please.
Well now, there is no excuse too small, I see. Nothing to keep you from coveting that seat, is there?
In Sigurd's absence, who has better claim to oversee these disputes?
You might leave them to work it out for themselves, but that would mean...
Man, I hate this guy, man. He's a dick.
Please start again. Tell me all that has happened.
I will start. I have been falsely accused by this Saxon Philistine.
A Philly what? Are you mocking me?
Silence, please. I will hear both of your complaints and render a decision, awarding compensation if needed. Understood? Rowan, tell me your version of these events.
As you are aware, Holger and I are neighbors. Near enough that I often catch him at my stables, stealing my tools.
Borrowing.
Holger, let him speak.
Stealing, borrowing. My point being, I have always allowed him to use whatever he pleased. I greatly admire your Norse generosity and had hoped to match it. But this morning, Holger stretched the limits of my grace. Entering my stables for their feed, I found my most beautiful, gentle mare stripped of her tail. Bereft, not a strand in sight. I am ashamed to say my natural suspicion drew me to Holger, and how right I was. For when I peered across the lane, there he was, gripping a horsetail brush slathered with indigo, dragging it across a sheet of
painting, Rowan. I was painting. You make it sound so crude.
You see? Such willful arrogance. It will take ages for Ilgifu's tail to reach its former length. I demand compensation.
I understand. Thank you, Rowan. Holger, let me hear your side.
Eivor, you have known me as a skald for years. You have seen how my poems bring life and joy and wisdom to our people. And you know that my work requires a certain, let us say, freedom. To make use of rare resources to compose my verses. Often when lacking the proper tools, I have made use of novel items. Alvis's walking stick, Tovi's inks, all were given gladly.
You cut off my horse's tail to make a brush, you bleeding...
Rowan?
As I was saying, this morning in the throes of poetic reverie, I realized that my latest piece required delicate brushwork. I could have used a frayed stick, some cloth, my hands, but no. I needed something gentler, softer. To make a perfect brush, I needed the fine hairs of a well-raised horse. And so I availed myself of a local
This dude is
resource.
weird.
You clipped Alfgafur's tail to the rump without asking.
It was early. I did not wish to wake you.
Thank you, Holger. I believe I understand your position. I believe I have heard enough. If you will...
My horse looks like a fool, Eivor. No handsomer than a donkey now. You must do something.
Do not conflate hair with beauty, Rowan. She remains radiant. Elgifer's hair will grow back in no time.
Quiet, both of you. Now listen.
So Rowan is gonna keep Hugger's guy there.
Holger, Rowan is clearly in the right. You sheared the tail from his horse without gaining permission.
I borrowed the tail. Borrowed! Does the reality of regrowth not make this a victimless crime?
It is a two-victim crime, Holger. Though they are unharmed, you took without asking, and that will not do. As the horse's value has diminished significantly, you will pay Rowan its market price.
But the horse was not for sale. Rowan, admit it.
I'm still gonna be watching. Gotta get my nephew. Alright, big bet, no problem, man.
And if I do,
See
may I
you,
keep the
B.
horse?
Pay the man and be done with it. Rowan, does this satisfy you?
It does. Thank you, Eivor.
Good. Then by Tyr's blessing, let this matter rest. We're done here. Return to your homes in peace.
Would you allow me to pay you with a vibrant painting? After all, in some ways, you helped in its creation.
Huh?
Absolutely not. Silver is the only color I wish to see from you.
Alrighty. What's this? What the hell?
Oh, hello, Eivor. Good day. That Holger, he is quite a character.
I almost envy him. To see the world through such a muddy glass and live with such petty concerns. He hasn't a care in the world.
Let's not walk too far with that idea. I need you right where you are.
East Anglia is with us. Their King Oswald has pledged his loyalty to us.
Eivor Kingmaker, we shall call you soon. Some interesting news. King Ceolwulf has sent Ceolbert to Shropshire. He hopes to install him as Elderman there.
Good for Ceolbert. He should do well considering all he has learned from you.
I gave him only a taste of my knowledge. The rest he will need to figure for himself. One more thing. I do not know if you heard, but Sven passed away a short time ago. The poor man slipped away in his bed.
I had not heard, no. And how is Tovi? She must be gutted.
It has been rough on her. She spends quite a lot of time at his burial mound. Speak with her, if you have the time.
Alrighty. Showwolf's letter? I haven't heard that name in a minute. Letter from Showwolf Eivor. I pray that this letter finds you well and my son. Showbro has warned me a few times now, often in so much detail it is as though I am there. He admires you, trusts you. It warms my heart to know he has someone to look up to. I know you will do right by him. As for myself, I have settled nicely in a new role. My court is behind me and I have the people's loyalty. For the first time in a long time, Mercier is stable. Thanks to King Show the second. I think that was like the second one I did. The second thingamajig that I did. When did this food around here? Okay, I can eat real quick. Get some health.
Eivor, if you've a moment to spare.
Damn, woman, what you got my ass for? I know one of these places need like an upgrade or something. Okay, I think I'm gonna save it for right now, and I'll start up again tomorrow. Kind of feeling a little bit sluggish today and just out of it. So, alright, so we did almost 50 hours today. 49 hours, 17 minutes in this game. So what do you do now? Yeah, so we're gonna call in the stream. Yeah, I'm gonna call the stream here. So I'm gonna save and call the stream here. I am gonna stream tomorrow. I'll get an appointment tomorrow in the morning, like late morning. Depending on what happens tomorrow, I'm definitely gonna stream tomorrow. I just don't know when yet. Alright, brother man, yeah. So I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow. I just don't know what time. But I will keep you guys updated on Discord and Twitter when I'm gonna go live. And and I am gonna try to stream longer than I did today. So I'm gonna do like what I've been doing the past couple of streams, where I like try to stream for a couple hours and stuff. Well, whenever, man. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Just like I'll just keep you guys updated. But yeah, I'm gonna try and stream like for a couple hours, because this past couple of days I've been streaming for like 4.5 to like 5.5, like around close to 5.5 hours. So I kind of like drained from the past couple of days. So I'm just gonna chill. So I see you guys tomorrow. So as always, deuces, God bless, stay safe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Adios.